Can
Oh, I'm alive. We're live. All right,
Hello.
what's up? What's up, everyone? It's Nick and Tristan here for another show, another news update. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I cannot actually talk about this announcement. So I've put a big clickbait title on on the graphic. It looks like and the headline. I'm just waiting for confirmation of this thing. It is very big news, but I don't want to actually let the cat out of the bag unless I get the all clear from the right people, so to speak. So gonna park that. I'm hoping some sort of confirmation comes through during this show. But
Fingers crossed.
for yeah, fingers crossed, because it's the meat and the bones, or the meat and potatoes, whatever you want to call it, of this show. Otherwise, it's a little bit thin. But we will make do. We will talk as much as we can about some of the news. There has been some things happening today and yesterday. We could talk about one in the World of One Championship. A big fight announced for 165 in Tokyo. Martin Nguyen against Garry Tonon, featherweight MMA. Could be a title eliminated there. Also, Mikey Musumeci has finally been announced. I've known this one for nearly the whole year. It's going to be on season 2 of The Apprentice. The cat is out of the bag. And we can talk about some other stuff. And there's questions you can all get in, I'm sure. Fingers crossed this news comes through during the show. I'm ready to pounce on it, but I do not want to upset or piss off the wrong person because it's a big deal. But anyway, Tristan, how are you doing? Thanks for
Not,
joining me. I know you're going to have to
not
dash off
bad.
at some point.
Not bad, man. Doing good.
Here, the aircon's
Just
broken in your bedroom.
fucking sweating balls, my friend.
Yeah, appreciate you
Man,
doing this.
all good, man. All good. I love you guys, man. Do it for the love.
Yeah, well, we ain't doing it for the money now. Huh?
Nah, bro.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully
Some
soon.
things are in the pipeline. Some irons are in the fires. We're looking to get back up soon, but for
You
now,
wanna
yeah,
see a live show?
yeah, it'd be good. Uh, Let me look at this. Some comments here. Where's Leon Jennings? Says Ian. Good idea. I want to get Leon back actually, but I haven't spoken to Leon forever. So let me message him. Anonymous, what's up? Is it at least good news? Says Connor. Yeah, it's very good
Yes,
news.
very good news. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
But
Very good news.
I promised relevant people I'll keep my mouth shut until it's been announced. So I'm checking my phone and all those things to see if it's dropped. You may see it before me, guys, so you may break it actually. But I was told this announcement would happen at a certain time, which has now passed. I don't see it anywhere. I'm frantically looking at everything. So we're gonna make do without it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm checking my spam folder for the 10th time. No, it's not there. Right. Well, we move on. But it sounds like my mic's working for the first time since I started this new thing. You guys are gonna tell me if my mic's not on. You let me do an hour and a half the first show with my mic off, and my laptop was picking up my voice. And then I did it again this morning when I interviewed John DiBella, who had just been on Ariel Hawani's MMA Hour, which was very nice to see. John DiBella is a friend of ours of the show, a cool dude, the strawweight kickboxing champion, and a very very good fighter. Did you see it, Tristan? He was on Ariel. It was pretty cool. He
Yeah,
was
I
in the
saw it. It was
studio.
pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, definitely. He said he won. What he had a dream fight with Takiro and maybe Rotang if he crosses over, whatever.
Yeah, just great. Good promotion for
Which
one.
is
They don't
cool.
get
Which is
many
cool.
people on Ariel's show, especially
Yeah.
in studio. I think not. I can only really think Chatri and Demetrius Johnson have been in the studio. Maybe Ben Askren back in the day, but
S- Stamp as well.
was she
Stamp.
in there?
Stamp. I think she was on there, and JDB. Sage
Okay,
Northcutt, I think, was
maybe
on there. I'm
Sage.
not
Yeah,
sure.
that
Yeah,
is.
I think a lot of American. They should just get all the American-based athletes onto Aero Hawani.
Yes,
Just
be
to help
good.
promote one.
Help promote one.
America,
Right.
because we're heading there. What, next year? 4 shows, right?
That's the plan, apparently.
Please,
So
Miami. Please, Miami.
yeah, Miami. It's not Miami. I've heard what it is,
Oh,
and it's not as glamorous as Miami for sure, but it's still interesting from what I believe it is. So keep your eyes peeled on news for that. But I guess we could talk about. Yeah, let's talk about this Garry Tonon and Martin Nguyen fight. I know you're not an MMA guy, Tristan, so I'm not sure you really care.
Martin's Australian, man. I'm back in the Aussie here.
Yeah, there you go.
Back in the Aussie. He actually trained at my gym long time ago. I was like 12 back then. With,
Oh, did he?
yeah, he came. Saigon Sports Club brought him over, and they sponsored the gym. So they kind
Oh,
of had
cool.
like came to train, came to hang out, and then yeah, I met him. He's a really cool guy.
He
As
is.
a Asian Australian, it's someone I can look up to because he's making a name for himself in the MMA scene, and it's so cool. And that's what I want to do. Like has a half Asian Australian as well in the Muay Thai scene, but as a manager and coach, of course, not fighting.
Very inspiring. I'll tell him you said that. Yeah,
Dude, that was a
I
long
would tell
time
him.
ago. I don't know if he
Oh,
remembers, but
really?
a long, long time ago.
I'll ask him. Yeah, we were messaging today. I was chatting about a few things, and he sent me a nice video of him and Ongla
Oh,
chilling in the
nice.
car on the way to training. So he's in camp, right? And then the news dropped today that yeah, he's going to fight Garry Tonon in Tokyo. I'm very happy with that. That fight has been long in the making, and it was the fight. It's what made sense. You know, former champion Martin, former title challenger Garry. They've been calling for each other for years now. I remember when Martin was still the champ, it looked like Garry Tonon was going to be his next fight, and it ended up being Tan Lee. It is like a different world that now. So
Different
we're finally
circumstances.
back there. Yeah, but Anonymous say it's good to see some traction in one of the MMA divisions for once. That's true. Hopefully, we can see Tankai and Tan Lee interim versus
Yeah,
divisional
let's
champion.
see. Let's see MMA start moving again. Kickboxing start moving again. Muay
Yeah, I
Thai
think it
is
will.
going good. Submission grappling. I feel like they're still kind of forcing the product, but
Yeah, this
it's up to
coming.
them. They're promoting the show, so yeah.
I think next year will be back to normal. I mean, Chatri's even said that. You know, he told me that in an interview, and I put it out there. So people are going to hold him to that. I think. So let's see. He said MMA is going to be back in full force. I think this Tokyo card you already see. There's Shinya Aoki versus Sage Northcutt, Garry versus Martin. I
And Rotang
expect,
versus Takeru is main
yeah,
event, right?
but I expect there'll be some more MMA. I expect they'll get some of the, Itsuki Hirata will be on there, and maybe Sexyama. I don't know, and maybe oh, what was I thinking before? Ayaka Miura could be on that against Jingnan. Who knows? Is Ongla still signed with one? Asks Connor. Well, no, his contract expired in the end of April, and then he fought early May, and he's now out of contract, so it's up in the air. I think if I'm correct, there's a year where
You
one
can match.
has a
One has
match,
to match.
yeah, one has the match when there's an offer. So Onglar is kind of tied for a year. If he's going to leave, he's out of action for a year. I think that's the gist of it. So
Yeah.
one have got until May to convince Onglar to stay or to come back. Whatever it is. But that's it. I hope he comes back. I love Onglar. I do. He's like
Oh man, he
one of the
gets
OGs.
the crowd growing. The tide, the Asian side, Asian fans fucking love him, mate. I saw him fight live, and the other Burmese fan came over. Oh my god, it was crazy.
Yeah, he brings people, and I think he'd be great for that Tokyo show. Last time I was there in Tokyo, he was on that card, and he beat Brandon Vera, defended his light heavyweight belt. Half the crowd there had seemingly come from Myanmar. It was crazy. and he has that effect everywhere he goes. Singapore, Bangkok, you know,
Oh
he
my god.
he
Right.
he is one championship.
Thailand is close to the border. Oh, excuse me, from Burma. So they just come straight over, and they fill out the nosebleeds, which is so cool. And when
Yeah,
they came out and sang his song when he came out, that was, oh my god, this uh, so nice to see. So it's nice to see other countries around Thailand get treat their guys like superstars as well. It's so cool.
I remember being in Malaysia one time when Ong La was there with Martin and then Teal Tang, who's kind of their protege. He's no longer with one, but so Ong La did an event, a meet and greet, and oh my god, there's about 5,000 Burmese fans who are all living in Malaysia, you know, Kuala Lumpur. Maybe 5,000 is a bit too much, but let's say at
He's
least 1,000,
he's
2,000
he's
all
like a
turned
beacon of
up.
hope for that hope for that country.
Yeah,
He's what every young Burmese fighter should model himself after. You know how successful he is, how professional he is, and what he's done in life now, and he's living a good life now.
yeah, he's a stand-up guy, and I really hope they can patch that up and
And
figure it out. He should retire in one. I think he's got a few years left. You know, just let him. Want to see him knock out some people. I don't think there's a title run, but he was adamant he could go for the belt again.
why
But the
not?
longer he waits,
Why not give him one more shot?
yeah, I think so. But the longer he sits out, it's going to be tougher. He's 30.
The older they get,
Yeah,
that's when the harder it becomes for them because you know you're not gonna get any younger waiting for this waiting it to be
no,
done. So let's get it done, boys, and yeah, let's get the guys fights.
yeah, and I think at this point in time, Renita Ritter would take anything. So he was quite. He didn't seem like he wanted that Ong La trilogy. Whenever I asked him repeatedly, and whenever anyone asked him, he said, "Ah, no, I've got nothing to prove. I've beaten him twice quite easily." You know, Ong La would argue that he's been working on his ground game, all that stuff, so he's ready. I think Derrida's sat out so long, a year now. Well, apart from that grappling match in Denver, so I think he'd take that trilogy, and they could throw enough money at both men. Let's do it, guys. Who doesn't want to see that? But sounds like some people in the chat like Onglar. Anonymous says, I hope Onglar comes back. He puts on a good show. Connor says, Onglar is one of my favorite fighters. Hope he comes back. Maybe give him another title shot to bring him back. Exactly like I'm saying. Book it. Book it, guys. Well,
So what's Chester saying?
I'm still checking this news. So I'm going to put this question up and see if I can find this news. But Chester, I want to hear Tristan's take on all the Muay Thai cards that just passed. How did he like it? Sorry, the all Muay Thai cards. So last weekend's one.
Oh,
Anything to note?
okay. It was cool. A lot of knockouts, a lot of weight misses though. So it's kind of sad seeing some people who get these very nice knockouts not get their bonuses. Jojo was amazing. I told you it was one-sided, man.
You know I
Jojo,
love Edgar,
that,
so I'm
that,
gonna.
that, that, that kid is special, man. That kid is special. He can be the face of one if they develop him properly. He's good on the mic. He's even better in the ring. Like, man, this kid's got unlimited potential. He works hard. He's dedicated, and man, he's a good product for one to sell to the Asian crowd and the American crowd, man.
I agree. Yeah, I think
And then
half Malaysian, isn't he? Yeah, half
yeah, half
American.
nation
So
have him. And Elise Barboza shocked the world by knocking out Tong Poon. Wow, what a fight that was! What a fight! I had how do you say? I like Elise because he's come from a tough background. I know the guy. I met him a few times, and he's a stand up guy. And yeah, he's made a name for himself in Thailand before he signed with one, and he's constantly improving, which is nice to see. And yeah, he put out that knockout win against Tong Poon, which was not surprising because I can see that the way Tong Poon fights, he goes forward a lot. I'm not saying he's not smart, but it's it's a high high risk, high reward style. And when you fight someone like Ilias, that's what happens when someone catches you like that against Tong Poon. What else? What else? Who fought on that card? Jacob Smith versus Walter. Man, Jacob Smith came into that fight looking unbelievable shape, man. He looked big, he looked strong, and then he pulled out that knockout win. Yeah, Smoking Joe versus Luke Lacey was crazy. Yeah, I didn't expect Lacey to come in such, you know, just he's tough, man. He's so tough. I give props to him. He's to take that kind of punishment from a Thai as well. Like, oh my god. If you actually don't know, Joe broke his shin kicking Luke Lacey's legs. That's where the blood was coming from on the legs.
He broke his shin.
Yeah, he broke his the bottom part of his shin. What's it called, femur?
Oh wow.
Yeah, just kicking it. Yeah, you can see the pictures after he's bleeding from his foot. I had to replay the live stream a few times just to see where he broke it.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, Luke Lacey, tough man. I like his style actually. Wow, it's a bit awkward to me because I'm Thai, but I think it's an entertaining style. Good style.
Anything else? Main event, Roman quickly. Big
Oh
knockout for
man,
him.
I was going for the Australian. Hey,
Oh
but
yeah, big Alex.
the big Roman got the job done. That elbow on the end of the first actually wobbled him a little bit actually from Alex, but
Did.
he collected himself, came in, got the finish in the second round. That's what I was expected, but I was always back in the underdog, which is crazy. Two sport world champion now.
Well, I've been in touch with the big man, and we're gonna do an interview tomorrow, I think, because
Let's go.
yeah, he's my boy. Oh, I love Roman. We'll get that sorted. I think it'll be tomorrow. Got a few other ones lined up this week already. Don't worry, guys. There's going to be plenty of content. You're going to be spoiled for
Okay.
choice on this new
Okay.
channel. Make sure you follow me on all these
sorry.
Twitters and follow Tristan as well. Sorry, I forgot to put our handles on. There they are. I think they're there now. If I turn off this comment from Chester, it should be there. Yes. Sorry, go
Okay.
ahead.
I want to ask you, bro. What do you think about Samapet versus Muhammad Yunus Rabah?
Well, I know what you think. So why don't you just talk about it?
I think it's a DQ, bro.
Yeah.
By the book, it's when your hands, both gloves touch the floor and your ass touch the floor, it's already a count. There's no need to, the referee should break it up already. But that guy was trying to grab him. He should have pushed him in the way and put his body in the line like the Thai refs do. Sorry, I grew up watching Thai refs and they ended up sometimes if it's risky they'll risk their body just for fighter safety. And I think like a shot like that, Samapet was already down for the count, and kneeing him while he's down, that's not. It's win at any cost, but that should have been a DQ in my eyes, man.
Well, I got Chatri's take. He said, yeah, he would have called it a foul. He thinks the referee messed up. So
yeah, I agree with that as well because he messed up. He could have stopped him. Got in between them. He was trying to pull him out. You can see it clearly. He couldn't pull him off. He could have just gotten middle of them. He was standing right next to them, anyways. But it was in the heat of the moment. We all make mistakes. We all fuck up. So what's done's done. We can't change the result now. They called it a win. It's a win. But in my eyes, it's a DQ and it's not sportsmanlike. And you got to think about fighter safety as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't. That was so unnecessary. That shot to take that shot. Just to get cut as well from the knee. Like, come on.
It's unfortunate.
Not safe at all.
Unfortunate. Yeah, the guy apologized, Yunus Rabah, but the man stole my graphic and he put it on his own thing without crediting me. He's in my bad books, Mr. Rabah. You're in trouble. I might tell Mehdi. my new pal. Mehdi, Mehdi
Oh,
loves me.
pause
Huh?
now.
No, well, I gave Mehdi. I think he liked me because I let him say his truth. What
Yeah,
his side of the story.
Medi should defend himself. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was happy that I came to him and said, "Look, do you want to put your side out? I'll put it on the I'll put it out there." He was happy because he
Yeah, no, there's two
didn't
sides
really
to
get
both
that
to each
chance.
story.
Of course,
It's
yeah,
good to hear both. Good to hear Medi's side. Good to hear one side. But you know what? End of the day, it's fucking done, mate. You can't do shit about it now. So
it'll be
yeah,
over before you know it.
it'll be over. It'll be over before we know it.
Yeah, this 6 month thing.
Excuse me.
Well, yeah, I still haven't found out about this news yet, so we're gonna hold on
Uh,
that for now.
any more question? Muay Thai? Come on.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Orion.
you're gonna make me talk about the Apprentice guys and Mikey. Otherwise,
Uh,
let me put that while everyone thinks some questions. I will do some Apprentice chats. Yeah. Did you ever watch the Apprentice season 1, Tristan?
no,
I see. Not a real One Championship fan, clearly.
no. Muay Thai fan, not one.
Yeah.
I like what one's doing for the sports, but I don't really watch reality TV. I don't really watch, all that drama. I think it's stupid, anyways.
I remember I binge watched it on the flight to Singapore from London when I was going there for 1X, the 10th anniversary show. Watched the whole season in one go. It's pretty cool. And I met some of them there. Some of them still
Ah,
hanging around. You know Clinton, right? He was at your gym.
yeah, he's with me. He's with me at the gym right now.
Yeah. He's a fun guy. He was the villain in the first series. And
Yes,
everyone hated him. They thought he was a proper twat. But yeah, I think
but
he's a nice
he's
guy.
a sweet
Yeah, he's a sweet
person in
guy.
real life. He's really nice.
Yeah,
I'm proud to call him a mate. He's
I
an
like
older
him. Yeah,
gentleman. I
his
like him.
his partner's nice as well.
Yes, Lata she's very
Ratike,
nice.
yeah,
They're a lovely couple, and I'm happy to have them at the gym right now, helping me grow my social media, helping me grow the gym social media.
yeah,
Just
they're
very
cool.
grateful that you know, God gave us the chance to meet, and now we're just I get to know him more, and then I get to know all these other things about just social media and shit to help my gym, be better.
Oh, I'm getting emotional here. I like it. Yes, everyone check out Clinton Tudor on I
It's
think on Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
content is
he
top
does
notch,
some
man.
good stuff. Yeah, and
Yeah, check out the video Joe Ryan and Olivia Basus, two Muay Thai prospects learning from each other, which is amazing to see.
yeah, go look at it. Clinton's such a nice guy, and he works really hard. He got a bit of a reputation as being
Bad guy, but
the bad guy.
he's so sweet. He's a nice person. He means the best for everyone, and yeah, it's awesome.
Another one
Love
for
is
you. Who should Roman fight next? Can you think of anyone? Yeah, we were thinking of that the other show.
heavyweight,
It's
heavyweight.
tough, isn't it? He's got
Lyndon
light
Knowles,
heavyweight as
Lyndon
well.
Knowles, Lyndon
Lyndon
Knowles.
Knowles.
Let's go, because Lyndon fought Alex for the WBC world title. Why not give Lyndon a shot as well and won? Haggerty's already in one. Liam Nolan's already in one. They're from his team anyway. So why not add one more Team Knowsley Academy into the One Championship roster?
Yeah, go for it. I like that. Down with it.
I like the fighters coming out of the UK recently. Joe Ryan, Joe Craven, Jonathan Haggerty. So many names, and why not put them on the biggest stage of the world? One championship. Why not bring out
Yeah.
some heavyweight guys from the UK? Some bigger boys. Because you're not gonna find ties at that weight, man.
No. Definitely not. All right. Yes. Any other questions? Let us know. Wait, back to my apprentice rant. Sorry. So, yes, I met a few other ones, and then
Oh, unless they get Van Hoven. No way
no,
that's gonna
yeah,
not
that
gonna
would be
happen.
good.
He's the pride. His is what brings glory to views, mate. I don't think it's gonna happen. But if Chatri and the team pulls it off, oh my god, it's gonna be a huge fight if that happens. I
Can't
believe
happen.
that a lot of people's gonna watch that fight.
I would love to see it, but I doubt it. I think you've lost. Your mic's going crazy.
Oh,
Speak. Hang
hello.
on. Oh, it's all right now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Anyone else have any opinions on who Roman should fight? Put it in the chat, please. Need more hefty boy striking bouts, says Anonymous. I agree. Um, what was I talking about? There you go. Beyond kickboxing.
Okay.
Are we talking about? Yeah, this is my opinion. Sorry,
Oh,
I was going to say the same thing. Reality TV. Yeah, would have liked to see more fight-related reality show. Tough is not doing hot, but the Contender Asia was great back in the day, and that was filmed in Singapore as well. Yes, Tristan, would you prefer a reality-based show around fighting than The Apprentice?
they had a thing called the Contender back in the day. Thought Cloud was a winner. That was nice.
Yeah, this thing here.
The Contender. So yeah, bring something like that back, and I think maybe a show like that would do good nowadays, and maybe strive in today's everyone's getting more interested in martial arts anyways.
I think there's got to be something they could do, yeah, in Thailand.
Yeah,
And they could do
definitely.
it. Yeah, they could do it with Channel 7 as well.
Oh, yeah. Channel 7 has massive reach in Thailand, so
Yeah,
I think it's possible, and they can do like Thai style, how they train, how they live in the gym, and like not reality TV, but they can like just go in and out the gym, see how they're doing, see how different gyms are doing. But I know they might spread themselves too thin, so don't know what we can do about that.
well, I think you could just get some of the stars, Stamp, Rodtang, follow them around,
Yeah,
especially if they're going to fight. If Rodtang's going to fight Takaro, you could do,
a
uh,
documentary, mini
yeah, a little
documentary.
mini documentary. I think
Oh,
it'd be good. I'd like to see it. But look, I'm still going to watch The Apprentice. And I know Connor is. Connor loves it. He was asking me if I knew when it's gonna work. How I can watch it in America or Canada. I think it's Q1 next year. So keep your eyes peeled. I'll watch it. Any kind of reality TV I can watch. It's just, if it's easy, and I kind of enjoy seeing Chatri just dunk on these poor people, and
these fools.
gotta see Mikey get screamed at. Could be quite fun because I think Mikey is sort of like Chatri's favorite, with the
Yeah.
grappling, and he gets a few bonuses and a few matchups. So it'd be interesting to see if Chatri does chew him out. Looks like he did on the trailer.
Oh God. Um, I gotta head out. So
Oh yeah,
um,
go
this
enjoy.
Saturday, let me sell my fight. This Saturday, Joe Ryan versus Pitch My RDBS vacant 160-pound Rajananda title. Tune in, guys. It's gonna be a great fight. If Joe wins this fight, it'll be the first time in history an Englishman has won the Rajananda title, the world's first Muay Thai belt. So it's a huge honor to fight for it. It's an even bigger honor winning it. So let's hope we get the job done. And yeah, thanks for the support. And
Yeah,
I hope you guys have a good one. And I'll see you later.
see you. Thanks for joining us. I
No
will hang
problem.
around. Yeah, have a good one, man.
See you, bro.
See you. I'll hang around a bit longer. Any questions you got, I can answer them. Still hoping this exclusive may drop, or this big news. So I'm sorry to clickbait you all with a title which I haven't delivered on, but I'm still following it up. I haven't seen it anywhere yet, so it's a shame. I'd love to talk about it. It's very interesting, very very interesting. I think you would not be let down. I'm not just bigging it up. It's big news. But anyway, any news on Edgar Tabares for the January card? Sorry, Japan card. I don't know, bro. I hope he's okay. Nasty body shot there. You can clickbait me anytime, says Big Sniff. Appreciate it. The news dropped. Oh no. Did it actually? And I missed it. Message me, will you, guys? Sorry, I'm just going silent here. I'm checking to see. You're not messing with me, are you? Ugh. Okay, yeah, I just saw it. It's 5 hours ago. Sorry, I've gone quiet there. The news just dropped to Barras versus Rod Tang 2 for the main event in Japan. I'm just gonna DM you Beyond Kickboxing. Please reply to me. Yeah, bear with me, guys. If we can talk about it, we can talk about it. It's great. I'm looking at it on Twitter actually now. So yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm about to publish my tweet. There we go. Oh, that's good. All right, we can talk about it. Yes. Okay, here we go. I'll put it on the screen if I can. That'll be easier. Sorry about this silence, guys. There you go. Okay. I mean, I think this is really cool. So you may all disagree, but Sky Sports One Championship has announced an exclusive partnership to air events in the UK and Ireland with Sky Sports. One is the largest world's martial arts organization. Yes. Partnership kicks off with one Fight Night 18 Superlit versus Mahmoudi on January 14th. So there you go. Sky Sports is now the exclusive home of One in the UK. Yes, background music. I should put some of that on. Which song did we like last time, guys? And where is it? Feeding the Ducks was a pretty cool song. All right, yeah. Do you like that news, or did I overhype it too much? I think it's pretty cool. But for me, it's a big deal because Sky is the home of basically all the top sport in the UK. The Premier League, the English Premier League, they've got the Champions League still as well. They got Formula One. They got every big major sport is on Sky. And Chachri told me, yeah, it's going to be across all their platforms, like digital broadcast, all that stuff. Yeah, nice deal. I think it's a really cool deal for One. In terms of big name broadcast partners, you can't get bigger in the UK. And UK could be a fun market for them. You've got emerging talent like Haggerty, Nico Carrillo, mostly in Muay Thai. Yeah, Liam Harrison is still knocking around. I think this is all leading to a show, I hope it does, at Wembley Arena or O2 Arena. You can do a Muay Thai heavy card. It could be Liam Harrison's final big appearance if his knee holds up. Do Haggerty versus Nico Carrillo or Nongo, winner of that one. Plenty of things you can do. This is good for one. This is Chester Lifestyle says great news. I hope this means that one event in the UK then, says Anonymous. Yes, great news for one in the UK, says Connor. Definitely huge, big sniff. I'm glad you're all enjoying this announcement. I was worried I overhyped it, but I seemingly have not. I think Wembley Stadium will be too big, 90,000 at the moment, but definitely they could sell out. I think legit they could go if they did the card right. They could sell out Wembley Arena, which is about 15,000. Is it? Let me look. It is 12,500. Yeah, I think they could do that if they load up the card the right way. Get Amber Kitchen in there against the non-killer. Yes. O2 Arena. Yeah, either of them's good. I'd like the O2 because it's sort of in walking distance. Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
What happened?
The girlfriend said she's doing something, so I have a bit more time.
Okay. Well, I just dropped the news. Yes.
Oh, fuck, I missed it.
Yeah, one championship will be on Sky Sports starting in January, live, and
Let's go.
One Friday Fights will also be there. You can see on my tweet. So one fight nights and one Friday Fights. I don't know about numbered events, so I maybe numbered events will be pay-per-view in the UK. That are they still? I'm not sure. They haven't done one for a year, but looks like, yeah, if you're a UK fan, you can't watch on YouTube anymore, which is a bit of a blow.
This is huge for UK Muay Thai.
It is,
the
yeah.
Muay Thai scene in the UK as well, because 80% of the people there, they're doing Muay Thai, so it's very nice to see these English fans, UK fans, people passionate about Muay Thai getting rewarded finally on and having these fights on Sky Sports. What a great partner to have with Sky Sports as well. I watched the rugby, watched the football, everything on there. So happy to be part of the family, I guess.
Yeah, Sky have a lot of money as well, so hopefully one have managed to get a good amount of money out of them, and this is the way forward for them, getting broadcast deals. I think they have a few big ones now. Globo in Brazil and beIN Sports, the Middle East, Channel 7 in Thailand,
Channel 7 in Australia.
Australia, yeah, another Channel 7. Yeah, Sky in the UK, Amazon Prime in the US, Canada. So yeah, some name-worthy deals at least. I don't know how much money they're getting out of it, but can't hurt to have your product on Sky Sports in the UK.
This time last year, I met Mr. Chatri, and he said he was gonna make Muay Thai a global sport, and he's fucking done it. Like, it's crazy to see Muay Thai and all these other channels that when you go overseas, you watch it, or you watch football from all these like other channels, and it's crazy. It's truly becoming global. It's so nice to see. I've grown up since it was like gambling at the old Lumpini Stadium to now. I'm very happy for the sport. I've grown up with the sport, and it's very satisfying to see the sport grow like this,
Well, I'm happy for you. I feel a bit sad for the UK fans who don't have Sky subscriptions. Are gonna now have to find a dodgy stream or sign up to Sky. Do it, guys. Help out one. Perhaps it might be a stretch, says John KL, but dare we believe Edgar Tobias to main card the one London debut? Ooh, it could happen. Depends on the opponent.
Let's go, Jacob Smith, Edgar Tobias.
Yeah.
The Birkin and Brahma, bring him back.
Anonymous went to Liam's event the other day. It was pretty packed. A bunch of local fighters. One could easily surpass that crowd. Yeah, that was at the Indigo O2, right? So the smaller club inside that gigantic tent. I'm not sure the capacity, but yeah, you'd think if they put on an all-star card, they could put a good crowd in. The numbered events were pay-per-view, asked Chester. There was an attempt to make them pay-per-view at the beginning. I remember having to pay for one myself in here because I couldn't get to the events, and yeah, it was not cheap. I remember, and in the UK, it was something crazy, like £30 or something mad. And I told them, you should be making that £5, and then people might pay for it. And lo and behold, the next one was £5. So I like to think I know the market. Anyway, super excited about this announcement, says Grant. Yes, I am too. They were free on YouTube in Canada. They're no longer free, right? Just because it's Amazon, or is that the numbered events? Sorry.
I don't
O2
know.
Arena. Here we come.
I know I can watch it on YouTube here.
Yeah,
I know
well,
it used to be on YouTube in Australia as well when I was at school, but now I think it's on Prime, I think, or Channel 7 now in Australia. I don't know, man. Different countries, different viewing.
well, look, yeah, happy for one, and happy that announcement dropped.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, so at least we managed to talk about the big thing. I didn't have much else to say this show. So any other questions you have? We're not going to hang around too long.
Come on. Prediction for the
Sorry.
title fight this Saturday? Anyone, guys? Come on. Oh,
Yeah.
here comes the girl. Okay. I gotta go for real now, so
Okay.
see you, mate.
See you later. Okay. So yes, I can hang around a bit longer. I may also have to go soon. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Just wanted to talk about this news quickly, and we have mission accomplished. So great news for one. And let me know what you think. I'm looking to do more of these shows. We used to just do one a week, right? But I feel I just want to do 5 a week or something. And even if they're half an hour or an hour instead of 1 hour, 1.5 hours or 2 hours, would you like that kind of content? Would you watch it? Even if you miss it, would you go back and rewatch? That kind of thing. I want to have a show that fans can go on YouTube every day, search for it, and then they catch up on all the news. Would that be valuable for you? Let me know. Bring it on, says Grant. I have to apologize to Grant. He invited me to come and train with his trainer today or this morning. I missed his message. Sorry. When can we do it again? Let me know. Although you should know that I did some lunges yesterday, and I'm still feeling the effects. And then I had to do more lunges today, Grant, which didn't help. So I've been doing the fitness class at Warrior Muay Thai gym here in Hong Kong, where Grant's also a member. But Grant has a personal trainer, I think, who he does some PTs with, and they sound a bit hardcore for me. Grant, I'm not sure if I can handle it, to be honest, given my extremely low level of Muay Thai and general fitness. Should have seen how much I was sweating today. The instructor was mopping up after me. Yeah, I had you had to go get some tissues to get rid of all my sweat from all the machines, because it's like a circuit, right? The group you swap around each piece of equipment. Yes. So Grant's training tomorrow. All right, message me. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, join Alan Nalani's gym, Impact. I would, but it's a bit further away. The good thing about this is I can walk there in half an hour, or it's close to everything I do, which is good. You're a legend for that, Big Sniff. You're my only news of source for one. Source of news for one. Well, that's it. Thank you. There's no one doing it, so I want to do it. And hopefully we can make it work. But you tell me what you want, guys. I'm doing this now. I have no restrictions. Before I had a lot of restrictions. I couldn't always do what I would like to do. Oh, I forgot to post this news on Instagram. Let me check that. There you go. Bear with me 1 second. I really need to sort out my computer. It's a new laptop, so nothing is set up. I basically had the same laptop for 4-5 years, which had everything on it, and all my logins. I've all lost all those. Talk amongst yourselves, everyone in the chat. Share to Facebook. I will not. All right, that is up on Instagram. I need to remember to do that. Yes, I'm building my own socials now, guys, and I wanna do everything. I have no restrictions. Some plans in the works for the other aspect. So, if you liked what I did with the guys at SCMP, I think you're gonna like what you see going forward. I have no plans of not doing this anymore. I'm getting a real job, being boring. It's my passion, you know. I'd like to think it's my area of expertise, so I'm gonna keep going. And I'm glad you're all with me. Appreciate that. This could be a little bit of a, you know, I might have to wait a month or so. We'll see. But I think there's some exciting things coming, and I've spoken to a few people I know about that. So keep your eyes peeled. That's all I'll say. Grant saying, fighter interviews, pre and post fight analysis, breaking news, interview coaches or gym owners, etc. Yes, I want to do all of this, Grant, and I can now. I'm gonna have the time to do it. Is the main thing. Don't have to do a bunch of other stuff. For those of you who don't know, like, you may have thought my job was just one championship, but that was maybe 10% of it. The rest of it was so many other things I had to do, which took up a lot of time and energy. And often I ended up doing the one content in my spare time, or, you know, on my days off, or before or after my shifts or something like that. So it was very taxing, but I was passionate about it and I wanted to keep it going. I think without that, it wouldn't be what it is today. You know, if I hadn't had that drive to keep it going. So I appreciate you all enjoyed it and wanted more of it. So I'm going to deliver some more. Don't worry. We're going to take it up 10 notches. That's the good news. So obviously felt very sad leaving SCMP, but I also starting to see that it's a great opportunity to kind of have my own freedom and do what I want to do, really, which is just talk about this crazy thing and cover it the way no one else does. And I like to think we do it better than anyone. So yes, I'm trying to see the positives. I think this is going to be a great opportunity. Chester says, I keep harassing the morning combat crew to get you on for one segments before their big shows. Yeah, I fired off a message to Brian Campbell as we were talking about, Josh. So he's not replied. Yeah, we'll see if he gets back to me. We shall see. More frequent, Nick keeps everyone more engaged, says Lifestyle. Is that, yeah, about the YouTube shows? I'm going to do them more frequently. I think there are so many times where I could have done them every day, and we saved it all up for one weekly show, and it was still fun, but the news cycle obviously moves quickly, and I think we can do stuff every day if there's stuff to talk about. I'm happy to do that. Or if it's every couple of days, that's fine by me. It's going to be more Friday fights coverage. I was, sort of not really, I don't want to talk too much, but yes, I was not able to cover Friday fights, shall I say. So now I can. So I'm going to do it. Anonymous. Interviews, one news, discussions. It's all good. I'm going to have all of that. I've already had 2 interviews this week. Or the last few days, I've got a few more lined up. I'm going to have very more frequent interviews, I'm hoping. Everything, says Anonymous. Well, yeah, let's do everything. Would you ever consider doing other combat sports in conjunction with one? UFC Glory Boxing? Asks Big Sniff. I know one's your area of familiarity. Well, I mean, I do one only because no one else does, and I wanted to be unique and do something on my own that no one had done before. I wanted to cover one the way that everyone covers UFC, you know, and I thought it'd be interesting to like dive into it and have that level of analysis you get on every single UFC show. You got, you know, dozens of YouTube channels, maybe hundreds, and you've got so many people on Twitter, and you've got so many outlets all, you know, doing the cycle, like regurgitating it all and following it, deep dive, everything. I saw one and I thought, well, I like this, but no one's covering it the way it should be, or could be covered, shall we say. And I guess I marked out a niche with SCMP, which gained some traction and seemed to attract a lot of people. And we built something I'm pretty proud of over 4.5 years, I think it was. And I put a lot of my free time, you know, a lot of my life into that whole thing. And yeah, it's over now, but I think I can do this the way I want to do it now. So, which is go all in, because why would you do something half-assed if you could do it? If you could go all in and make it the best thing it should be. I don't really like doing things half-assed. You know, I've done things half-assed most of my life. I never finish things or see things through, you know, and I felt this was fun. It was connecting with fans, and I think we can do this on a much larger scale. Even my wife follows you, says Grant. She's a local Hong Kong gal. That's great. I hope she stays with us, you know, even though we're not associated with a Hong Kong outlet anymore. I hope so, Grant. Connor says, I like you only cover one. It makes you stand out from everyone else. Yeah, that was the plan. I think you could do everything, but then like Connor says, you don't stand out. You just kind of fit in, blend in with the crowd. And I could go and cover UFC, but then how am I going to be better or different than the 100 other media there, or it's impossible. There's so many people I couldn't do it better than, even if I tried. But with one, I felt I can do this better than anyone. I've got the skills, I've got the passion, the drive. But I always thought, I need the key thing to it is I have the outlet behind me. But now, you know, I saw a lot of people told me, why don't you go on your own? Do you need the outlet? And I was so scared for so long, thinking, I need the outlet. That's the only people are only following for the name SCP, not following for me. But a lot of people have told me, yeah, no, you are that thing. So I'm hoping that's the case, and I can make myself the value, the product that you all tune in for and watch. And I'm taking a gamble on myself, sure, and I'm still gonna be looking for outlets as well, but maybe not going all in on the outlet like I was before. And you know, I was not really building myself up while I was at SCMP. I was just building up accounts for them. So that was a big fuck up. Yeah. I'm gonna push myself a bit. What's the other one? YouTube, of course. Yeah, you're watching it now. All right. Exactly. Nobody covers it for shit. Yeah, we've talked about it in DMs. You know, me and you and I. Which one is it? And you were saying the same thing, that you couldn't find this coverage anywhere. And I think there's a lot more people out there like this group of people in the chat who I can reach. Obviously, they don't know about me or this channel right now, but there's probably a few of them still who follow SCMP MMA and martial arts, and I'm sure we can find them and bring them over here. You know, let's see. Let's see. You should be one's official impartial podcast of sorts, says Anonymous. Yeah. I'd love to do some official stuff with one. And maybe I can talk to them about that. Why not? Kind of go do some crossover. We'll see. I haven't got an outlet, so maybe I can do some things for them. Who knows? All in, love it, says Big Sniff. The Weighing In podcast talks about the grappling matches a little. Morning Combat will touch on some MMA matches, but barely. Brendan Sharp says some generic comments about it. Yes. And I think Brendan was getting paid to do that, so I don't think he really cares. I care. I give a shit. More than anything in the world. This is, as crazy as one is, I love it. I live it. I breathe it. I think he has a deal with Chatri or something. Yes, that's Brendan. I've unsubscribed and unfollowed SCMP. Well, guys, if you want to still follow them and watch the content, do it. Don't let me stop you. But I would like to think whatever I produce is going to be better quality and more interesting, and I plan on being a one-stop shop for all your One Championship news. That's the title of the channel here for the moment. John was telling me I should change the name to like my name, but I don't know. I need to reply to people there soon. But yes, I think I got through all the topics, so sorry if you missed some of them. The main thing was, yes, One Championship has announced a deal with Sky Sports in the UK, broadcast deal. One Friday fights and one fight nights will be live on TV, digital, social platforms for Sky. Pretty big news if you're from the UK. You're going to have to buy Sky if you want to watch one, or can't watch it on YouTube anymore. But very good for the sport of Muay Thai, like Tristan was saying. Other news, we touched on Apprentice Season 2 has been officially confirmed. The premiere is set for December 28th on Netflix across Asia. Q1 2024, rest of the world. Mikey Musumeci, the flyweight grappling champion, will be a contestant on the show. The other big topic, Garry Tonon and Martin Nguyen will face off in Tokyo in what you imagine is a title eliminator for the featherweight MMA division. So that is it. Very nice, Connor. it is what it is. Let's go. If you have any other questions, I can hang around for a little bit. I'm supposed to go get dinner, like Tristan. But how are you all doing? That's the point. I want you guys to be part of this. Whatever we do next, I want you to be here for the ride. And I know a bunch of you personally now. Well, not in person, but I chat on socials. And if you're new to the channel and you're watching this after it ended or anything, or this is the first time, I like to think I'm very approachable. You can DM me on Twitter or Instagram, and I'm happy to chat about fights, about life, anything. I got time. Do you know when the US dates will be announced? Says Chester. I don't. And one other thing maybe I could talk about was that Chatri announced, he didn't announce, he told me that there will be 61 shows he's confirmed for this year. 61. So, and the number could rise to, for next year, the number could rise to 70. So if you do the maths, how many Friday fights are there? Something like high 40s, right? 46 this year, because the final one is 46, and then you've got 12 fight nights monthly. So that brings us to 58, something like that. Oh, sorry, 56. Then you've got 5 other events, presumably, if confirmed. So it was 61. Hope my maths are correct. So that is 5 extra events. And I guess 2 of them already were known, Tokyo and Qatar. So how many US events are there? And have they been confirmed? If there's only, 3 other shows confirmed, and initially we were told there'd be 4 US shows, or those fight nights. Yes, they are. Sorry. Don't listen to me. Talking shit. All right. But it still means, it still begs the question, are there going to be any other shows, numbered events? How many of those are we going to get? I don't know. To answer, in the roundabout way, I'm answering a question. I don't know when they will be announced. John DiBella and I, check out the interview. My mic was off again, sorry. But I bumped up the audio a little bit on Adobe. We were speculating openly, what show, when do you think it will be? And we both sort of feel, if you look at the schedule on the website, that April looks like the first show for me in the US. And I'm just gonna share my screen here. Yeah, does that... God, this is weird. I don't know how this layout works. But yes. Look at this, April. So 1 fight night, 20 is March. Then you got fight night 21. It could be the one after Qatar, who knows? But I feel you're going to have... If you got 4 shows, like they said, that's quarterly. And so you're looking at like March or April, July, June or July, and then September, maybe December. So I think that's it. And I would imagine Denver would be the first one to go back to, because it's probably the easiest. They have got the rule set approved by the commission already. And I think they have booked or they're going to book. This is, I don't know, I'm just speculating. I think what I was hearing was the basketball arena. I don't know what it's called. Sorry. I'm a big hoops fan. Where the Denver Nuggets play. The Ball Arena. What a great name. I just Googled it. I think that's it. Yeah. So be a much bigger crowd than the last one, which was at that... I can't remember the name of the place. I think they're knocking that down, actually. It seemed like quite a historic building, though. I'd like to see numbered events every month for one, eventually, says Connor. Yeah, so would I, Connor. I have said it all the time. I wanted 1 numbered event and 1 fight night every month. And ideally, all your fight nights are in America. And then all your numbered events are somewhere else around the world. So you can do Bangkok, but outside of Lumpini, I would say. And then you can do Qatar. You can do Singapore Indoor Stadium, Manila Mall of Asia Arena, and maybe London now. Yeah, we can do that. I think that's got to be the goal. If I'm One Championship, I'd be looking at that business model. And then you do your 45, 46 Friday fights at Lumpini. That's it. But who knows? Yeah, they may be at Lumpini for a while yet. It's definitely cheaper to run shows there than the bigger arenas. It's definitely easier for them to run that show. Especially the setup's already there from the night before. But yes, that would be the dream, Connor. Agreed. So I'll leave it there, though, guys. So thanks for joining me. Or maybe I'll just answer this last thing from Chester. Nick, I know you've heard we're all 4 shows in the US will be. Can you at least tell me if there's anything in Northeast America? I can tell you what I heard. So Denver's one of them. I think Cincinnati, something like Boston, and then I've forgotten the other one. Oh no, it's Richmond. Is that right? No, Georgia. Sorry. Yeah, I think Atlanta or Georgia or something like that. Those are the 4. Something like that. So I don't even know. Is that Northeast? Maybe Boston. Is that Northeast? My map, geography. Sorry, also not great. I think that is Northeast-ish. Yes. I could drive to Boston or Cincinnati. Okay, good. Well, yeah, you can go and watch, and if I'm there, we can catch up, hang out, meet in person, for sure. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thanks, and I'll be back. New York, no, sorry. Yeah, what is it? Boston or somewhere in that state, Massachusetts, Cincinnati, Denver, and Georgia. I think that's it. Yeah. So, I'll leave it there, guys. I'll be back. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow or Thursday. I don't want to do overkill, but if there's news to talk about, I'll do this. I'll jump on, and just make sure you turn on notifications. That caught you out, didn't it, Josh? Turn on, do all the like and subscribe stuff if you haven't already. But yeah, notifications you'll get. I presume you get told if I'm gonna go live. It sends you a reminder or something. I'll try and put it out on my Twitter ahead of time as well, but I don't always know when I'm gonna do it. And this one I had to kind of keep quiet. But we'll try and do something maybe in the next couple of days. If there's news to talk about, if there's not, maybe I won't try and force it. But we do have Friday fights on Friday, so I'm thinking of doing a live watch along or a reaction kind of thing. Maybe the next day. Let me know what you'd like. Share it around. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, if you want to have, even if it's just a bunch of us, I could do a watch along for Friday fights, and then we'll be in fight week next week. It'll be Friday fight. I mean, I say fight week. It's always fight week, but I feel like this is a big show. Friday Fights 46. So my plan is to go out to Bangkok and do some content for you there. So I'll be on the ground, checking out a few gyms, and get some interviews. I'll try and get a podcast in as well, if I can. But yeah, keep it to the channel. One Championship News. Let me know if you like the name. I'm still kind of half and half on it. I'm not sure. I'm fine-tuning my approach because the next month or two is kind of like a test for me to see what works, what doesn't, and then I'm going to sort of bring in a few other things which could factor into it all. But I'll just see how it goes, and you let me know. You let me know what you like, what you don't like. I'm open to any suggestion, and I'll let you all know as soon as possible if there is a show and when it will be. Yes, thank you very much. Catch you next time.